Gabbert's going to work from the gun here on 3rd and 4. Hit on the release, and it's incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Blake Bell.
Kansas City inside the red zone did a really nice job of forcing the field goal attempt last week.
On 2nd and 2, Sticks pass batted down in the end zone. Beautifully played by Watson with Palmer, the intended receiver.
Their ability to not only rush with 4, but also the blitz packages that Spagnuolo puts together, and that's really where they're built.
An option play here for Stick.
You just want to play sound and with good technique.
On 3rd and goal, football comes loose. Kansas City has it with Edwards, and he's off and running. Edwards has a blocker, and he's going to take the rock all the way back for a Kansas City touchdown. 97 yards.
Long developing play. Stick, he goes up inside, and then Omenihu gets the ball out, and then Edwards is in the perfect spot to pick it up and take it all the way to the house. They've only had 3 takeaways, but it shows you the complexity of their scheme and how he's able to free his defensive line.
Chargers begin here at the 24. Stick again feels the pocket start to collapse. He's going to run. This is going to be a 3rd first down run for Stick.
Chicago playing some pretty good ball here as of late.
Yes, they are. We've seen some teams play the role of spoiler. Just a stunner earlier today in Nashville with Tennessee knocking off Jacksonville. Houston wins the AFC South.
And you see this back 7 in their secondary. They do a lot of communicating. And they've done a pretty good job of really limiting the blown coverages and the assignment errors, because as you add complexity, a lot of times that leads to missed assignments in that secondary.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets himself reset in the backfield. Gabbert on 3rd and 8. Buried. Khalil Mack. And his monstrous season continues.
What they've done. It's
a little trickery here. And Kansas City with P. Ryan. They're going to run for the first down. They pick up 9. Get some special teams work. So first down, Gabbert steps up in the pocket, delivers. It's a straight first down. And Hardman inside the 10. Missed the Super Bowl, eventually signed with the Jets before he finds his way back to Kansas City midway through this season. Big play by Khalil Mack. As LaMichael Pirine goes backwards, it'll be 3rd and goal. For the Pro Bowl this week, a little bit of a snub with the season that he has had. On pace for the best season of his career.
You got to find a way to put this one in the end zone here in the last game of the season.
Josh Harris the snapper, J.K. Scott the holder, and a 49-yard field goal by Cameron Dicker.
Both left and the right side of giving up pressure on their quarterback.
Donovan Smith's neck injury, as we mentioned, that is a factor over the next few days. Gabbert taking a shot, and this one intercepted. Alohi Gilman with what will probably be the easiest pick of his career.
He is aggressive, lines up in press coverage as much as any cornerback in the National Football League, and is an excellent tackler.
So fresh set of downs after the 14-yard penalty. Look at Stick. Boy, showing the wheels today.
And playing those fades down the sideline.
So here's Dicker, their 2nd-year kicker. Just think of all the kicking woes that this franchise had for a number of years. Dicker has up for the playoffs next week. Kansas City to kick. And Davis is going to play it just on the edge of his end zone. Look at Davis, has some open carpet in front of him. And a big return to get the Chargers excellent starting field position. Offensive snaps all season. None since week 13 has now come into the game at right tackle. Football comes loose as Eckler is lit up in the backfield. Alex Erickson, Johnny on the spot, falls on it for the Chargers, but they're going to have to punt.
Jones continuing to be a major force on that defensive line.
Punt here is going to be played. James muffs it for a moment, recovers. And Kansas City fortunate to retain as they're going to start inside their 20.
Chris Jones, a huge part of how successful they are going to be in January.
Gabbert just gets it out. It's Perine off to the races as he sprints up the sideline.
But really, that play was made by Samuel, giving him no space on the sideline.
Handoff here to Edwards-Helaire, wrapped up, and Mack.
Reach out with that left hand, and
boy, that's some kind of bull rush. Here's the catch. Erickson over the middle. Beautifully delivered ball by Stick. That's a first down pickup of 25 for the Chargers. 1st and 10 as we cross the 9-minute mark. They have not gotten any defensive snaps this season. Rookie, 7th round pick out of Ball State. Getting his first chance at some defensive run. Beautiful completion. 1st down and more. It's Parham again for the Chargers.
He just took him right into that backfield, got off, and made the play in the backfield.
Eckler lines up top of your picture on 3rd and 6. Stick buried, and it's Chris Jones, and he finally gets to the quarterback. Well, you think they love Chris Jones down in that locker room?
Yeah.
Look at the reaction from his teammates. That Gabbert pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. Khalil Mack. And we thank our entire crew as Davis shot out of a cannon. Runs out of bounds. By the way, thankfully Tyreek and his family okay. What a crazy story that was with the fire at his home down in South Florida. Thankfully everyone's safe and sound. There, boy, what a hit.
That is a great hit.
Ja'Sir Taylor.
From any of his offenses, we've seen glimpses, but they haven't been able to put it together consistently.
Easton Stick has thrown it 41 times. This will be his 42nd attempt. Comes near side, completes. 1st down, it's Parham. Well, Dicker can put them in front despite those offensive issues, and the chip shot is good.
They have a chance, and they've had their backs against the wall for a number of weeks here to try to get into the playoffs.
Gabbert running for it on 3rd down. He's got it, and a lot more. Look at Gabbert in the open field. Or maybe some motivation watching the young Easton Stick running all over the place.
I have no doubts that he's going to be able to perform at the same level in the playoffs.
That pressure's about to ratchet up even more for him. Look at Gabbert again. He's coming for more. 1st down, Kansas City. Butker for the lead with 54. Operation Sound. Butker. As Green Bay in a win-in scenario, beating Chicago to snag that final wild card spot. Meantime, Stick buried. Malik Herring. Chargers have to work quickly. They're out of timeouts. Stick back to the air. Near side to Davis. Can he get out of bounds? And he does.
Again, in my eyes, they have every bit the same chance of getting back into that AFC Championship. I know they haven't been what they've been before, but I wouldn't bet against them.
Hey, great season.
Yes, sir.